Dr. Elena Valdez squinted at the oscilloscope's readout, her brow furrowed in concentration. "Captain, I'm picking up an unusual signal. It appears to be a distress beacon." Captain Chen leaned over her shoulder, studying the pulsating waves. "Origin? Unknown, sir, but it's not one of ours." The bridge of the research vessel Galileo fell silent. Unknown contact protocol dictated caution, but scientific curiosity won out. "Plot a course," Chen ordered. "Let's see what we found." As they approached the signal's source, a small, barren planet came into view. Its surface was a tapestry of rust-colored plains and jagged mountain ranges with some vegetation, shrouded in a thin, hazy atmosphere. Scanners detected a metallic object on the surface, an escape pod of alien design. "It crashed recently," Elena observed, checking the thermal readings. "There might be survivors." The landing party, led by Elena and security officer Raj, approached the pod cautiously. Its sleek, silvery surface bore scorch marks from atmospheric entry. Once they pulled the pod aboard with a hiss, the hatch opened, releasing a cloud of thick white vapor. As the thick fog dissipated, Elena gasped. Inside, curled in a cocoon-like blanket, lay a small human girl. Elena's heart raced, her mind struggling to reconcile the impossibility before her. "Impossible," Raj muttered, weapon at the ready. The child's eyes fluttered open. She spoke haltingly, her words simple and few. When asked about her origins, she only shook her head. Elena felt an inexplicable urge to protect the child, a maternal instinct she never knew she possessed. "We have to take care of her," Elena insisted, her voice thick with emotion. Chen easily agreed. Hours passed as they searched the planet's surface for clues. Elena stayed with the child, who remained mostly silent, communicating through nods and simple gestures. The girl's presence filled Elena with a mix of wonder and calmness. Suddenly, alarms blared. "Unidentified vessel approaching," the computer announced. On the view screen, a ship loomed. Its design was utterly alien, from another civilization. "They're hailing us," Chen reported. The alien commander appeared on screen looking at them. Chen introduced the Galileo's crew, explaining their presence. A long pause followed. Then, "We are sorry we were late." Without warning, energy beams lanced out from the alien ship. The Galileo rocked violently, the acrid smell of burning circuits filling the air. "Evasive maneuvers!" Chen shouted. In the chaos that followed, both ships sustained damage. The Galileo crash-landed on the planet's surface. The alien vessel landed not far behind. "Battlesuits now," Raj ordered, tossing Elena a weapon. "We need to move!" They fled into the rocky terrain, the girl in tow. Elena fashioned a makeshift suit for the child, her scientific mind racing to make sense of the situation. The aliens pursued relentlessly. One by one, the Galileo's crew fell as they tried to defend the child. Elena watched in horror as Raj was vaporized, his last words lost in a burst of energy. Now it was just Elena and the girl, huddled behind a rock formation as alien footsteps drew near. The wind howled, carrying dust that scratched at their visors. With a surge of desperate strength, Elena leapt out, catching the alien off guard. They grappled, rolling across the rocky ground. Elena's hand found a jagged piece of metal, part of the Galileo's hull, and she plunged it into the alien's suit. As the creature's helmet cracked, its dying translated words reached Elena's ears. "Look." Elena's eyes met the alien's, large, black, and oddly familiar. In their reflective surface, she saw her own face, distorted by the curved visor of her helmet. Her eyes were black voids, dark veins pulsing beneath her skin. Why had she never noticed? A wave of confusion and anger surged through her. Why had they fought so hard to protect the girl? Before Elena could turn, a searing pain exploded in her chest. As consciousness faded, she saw the girl standing over her, holding Raj's weapon. The child's took everything off and her form shimmered. Her limbs stretched, her skin darkened, and scales rippled across her body. She bent low, her lizard-like form now fully revealed, her breath hissing in the smoke. "I like human," it hissed, its voice a guttural rasp. "Easy, human, protect me." As Elena's vision darkened, her last thought was of the bitter irony. In their eagerness to help, they had become the victims of their own compassion.